Are you carefully counting every calorie and avoiding junk food, but the scale just refuses to budge? It's a familiar story. You feel like you're doing everything right, but what if I told you the problem isn't your willpower, but some food imposters wearing a healthy disguise in your kitchen right now? In this video, I'm going to reveal the top 5 everyday foods that are secretly sabotaging your weight loss. It's one of the most frustrating feelings in the world. You're committed, you're disciplined, but your weight loss has hit a wall. You've cleaned out the pantry, you've sworn off the obvious junk, but the truth is, a lot of foods are wearing a health halo. They seem angelic, but they're packed with hidden sugars and unhealthy fats that are keeping you from your goals. Today, we're going to expose these wolves in sheep's clothing. Let's jump right into the first food that might be holding you back. First on our list is flavored yogurt. Now, yogurt itself can be a fantastic source of protein and gut-healthy probiotics. But the second you get into fruit flavorings and low-fat versions, the story changes. To make low-fat yogurt taste good after the fat is removed, manufacturers often load it with sugar. It's like fixing a flat tire by putting a hole in a different one. You solve the fat problem but create a sugar problem. It's not uncommon for a single serving to have as much sugar as a small dessert. We're talking up to 6 teaspoons. You think you're having a healthy breakfast, but you're basically kicking off your day with a sugar bomb. The simple fix? Stick with plain, unsweetened Greek yogurt. It's higher in protein, which keeps you full, and you can add your own fresh fruit, like berries, for some natural sweetness and a fiber boost. Next up is something many of us grew up thinking was the peak of health: fruit juice. While it does come from fruit, the process of juicing strips away its most valuable part, the fiber. Think of fiber as the traffic light for sugar entering your bloodstream. It ensures a slow, steady release. Without that fiber, you're left with what is essentially sugar water hitting your system all at once, which can spike your blood sugar. A single glass of orange juice can have just as many calories as a soda, and a significant amount of sugar. Store-bought smoothies can be just as bad, often packed with extra sweeteners that turn a good idea into a calorie trap. If you're a smoothie lover, the best bet is to make them at home. That way, you control the ingredients and can build a balanced drink with veggies, a little bit of fruit, and a solid protein source. Coming in at number 3 are so-called healthy breakfast cereals and granola. The boxes love to use words like whole grain or low fat, but these claims can be incredibly misleading. Many of these cereals, even the ones that don't look sugary, are loaded with refined carbs and hidden sugars. Granola is a huge offender here. It's often sold as a health food, but it's like a healthy salad drenched in a high-calorie sugary dressing. A single cup can pack nearly 600 calories because of all the oils and sugars used to make those crunchy clusters. Starting your day with a high-sugar meal like this just leads to an energy crash and leaves you feeling hungry way before lunchtime. Always read the nutrition label and look for cereals with very little added sugar and plenty of fiber. This next one might surprise a lot of you: diet soda. You drink it because it has 0 calories, thinking it's a smart swap for sugary drinks. But the science on this is getting more complicated. Some research suggests that artificial sweeteners might actually work against your weight loss efforts. Here's the theory: these intense sweeteners can confuse your brain. Think of it like a smoke alarm that goes off without a fire. Your brain tastes extreme sweetness, the alarm, and expects calories and energy to arrive, the fire. When they don't, this mismatch can confuse your body's hunger signals. Research from the Keck School of Medicine of USC found that consuming sucralose can activate craving centers in the brain, which might increase your appetite, particularly in women and individuals with obesity. So even though you're saving calories on the drink, you might overcompensate by eating more food later on. The science is still evolving, and some studies show no effect on appetite, but it's something to be aware of. Finally, let's talk about the low-fat trap. For decades, we were taught that fat was the enemy, and the market exploded with low-fat and fat-free products. The problem is, when manufacturers take the fat out, they have to add something back in to make the food taste good. That something is almost always sugar, salt, or refined carbs. Thinking of fat as the villain is like blaming the bricks for a poorly built house when the real problem was the cheap cement, the sugar and refined carbs used to hold it all together. So those low-fat cookies, crackers, and salad dressings can mess with your blood sugar, trigger more cravings, and make it tougher to control your appetite. The irony is that healthy fats, from foods like avocados, nuts, and olive oil, are actually great for you and help you feel full longer, which is exactly what you want when managing your weight. Don't fear fat, fear what it's being replaced with in processed foods. So, there you have it. 5 seemingly healthy foods that could be the reason the scale isn't moving. Look, this isn't about being perfect, it's about being aware. The common enemy in almost all of these foods is hidden sugar and overprocessing that turns something good into something not so good. The main takeaway here is to start reading labels and focus on eating whole, minimally processed foods whenever you can. You're in the driver's seat of your own health journey. By making these informed choices, you can finally break through that plateau and start seeing the results you've been working so hard for. Thanks for watching. If you want to learn more, subscribe and check out our other videos on weight loss. I'll see you in the next one.